Dear colleagues, let me start my topic how today this is a 500 days anniversary of the war between Russia and Ukraine. Uh, since which was start the 24th of the February last year. And the first part of my topic will be the comment the visit U.S. Secretary of Treasury, Janet Yellen, into the China. This is a very important story, and all financial circles, and not only financial politicians of the world, especially in the Indo-Pacific, are studying the process and a result of this is the visit. So the main story and for the it's very important due to the after the visit U.S. Secretary of State Department Antony Blinken, the another largest politicians of the world, not only United States, U.S. Secretary of the Treasuries are visiting, arriving into the Beijing. So the diplomacy and therefore the diplomacy and trade and economic relationship China and United States of America will be development, and certainly they said Joe Biden with competitions. And certainly this is very important due to China talent have an interest. This is the as a position have not relationship with the Taiwan problem, but certainly the policy one China have place, and the trade economic relationships United States and China have a basically at the biggest of the world trade turnover between the first and the second economies of the world. 500 billion US dollars, nobody forget. Jesus, and totally the plus trade balance allows to the China have a biggest reserve of the U.S. treasuries. And totally Department of Treasuries have interest in have interest and receive the service of the state debt and service with the treasuries and pay the income of this is this is situation, and totally we must notice that the situation in financial story, the modern financial story of the United States, have a mind about the 31st of the May. China have not movement about this is a story and in any hand of this situation. So the worst of the relationship of the United States with the China have Here the ball which United States blamed China with the intelligence and another suspended stories. And certainly not amazing. Before the visit of Janet Yellen into China, State Department refused about that this is a both was harmful equipment, and certainly the collect of the meteorological information. This is a very feeling topic for all countries. For example, if the Russian balls will be, play a game with for example in the air space in India or those China. This is a situation will be just some protest. But I think that China could be to warm United States and consular services about the unfortunate situation and bad situation with the ball with the ball which entered in the territory airspace of the United States. I think maybe it seemed in the Oregon. And the first was down the Atlantic Ocean near the being the South of Carolina. Jesus. And Janet Yellen had a meeting with the China People Bank leadership and vice premier in China, and the meeting with the business circles, business society in United in the China People Republic. Not only the Washington and Beijing claim to the participation with the climate change and all of the economical growth of the world. And certainly this is important and the success of the visit. No doubt about another situation for estimate this is a visit due to the all countries of the West Pacific will be have a mood of the stronger relationship in the peace in this is the region and strengthening relationship, economical relationship with the United States. And certainly right now we will have another story with the India, West Africa, Australia, and all of countries of ASEAN. So the second part of before the second part of my topic, the visit Vladimir Putin into the Turkish, where the not amazing how the breaking of the Dmitry Peskov. Previously agreement with the Russia, Recep Tayyip Erdogan sent to the Kiev 5 command chief of the Azovstal. So therefore, this is I think the first idea of due to the refuse of the grain deal. Grain deal will continue the grain deal with Russia, and totally the diplomacy success of the Vladimir Zelensky before it had a visit into the Ankara, the situation, discuss the situation with the grain deal. And totally the not amazing also how the Vladimir Zelensky have big and brave step how he arrived into the Zmini Island. This is a small piece of the ground how the how he visit, and totally this is island Russian forces, certain forces with the participation of the Russian Black Sea Fleet left the 11th of the June. So the chronology of event of it, the next 24 27 of the February, Russian Sea Fleet attacked Zmini, and after the rocket shooting, all of the border soldiers of the Ukrainian forces was killed, and Russian and Black Sea Fleet took this island. And then here, the 14th of the April, near the this island, when the flagship of the Russian Black Sea Fleet, Moskva, under the beaches under the name Moskva, had a cover this is island, and shooting over the cities of the Ukraine. There's Nikolaev, this is the first, but another, the Kiev, even the Lvov. Meanwhile, 2 days ago, Russian Black Sea Fleet attacked this is the nearest Black Sea aquatories, the Lvov. Russian Black Sea Fleet warships shooting 10 rockets type caliber 10, and in the direction of the Lvov. At first, all of them, I-10 rockets had fly into the north. Then between the Kiev and Moldavian borderlines, this is the rockets. These rockets have a turn to the left and have the aim to hit Pyathy Lviv in Ukraine. And but so sorry, 7 of them were down. Jesus. But let's return to the island. So at the 14th of the April, this is the Kressy Moskva, flagship of the Russian Black Sea Fleet, had 2 rockets type Neptune, Ukraine productives, and down at the bottom of the Black Sea. According to the calculation of the independent sources, here this is a Chrysler Moskva, down with the 450 Siemens, not Siemens, Siemens, and the 11th of the June, Russian Siemens left the Zmyny Island. This is a very big psychological victory of the Ukraine, and certainly the Vladimir Zelensky arrived into the peace of the Ukraine land, and the success all Ukraine people and military forces with the biggest achievement and with his struggle against the Zeta forces. Jesus. Here, certainly the Zmyny Island had a relationship with the special military operation with the Donetsk, Lugansk, and about Crimea, don't remember the Crimea, but the story with the Crimean bridge last week is very interesting. Jesus. And certainly certainly the last all media discuss about the decision of the U.S. President Biden about supplies cassettes shells to the Ukraine. This is the law have not doubt about the another action. This is we have even the journalists even find precedent how the Russia used already last year the as a test the cassette shells against in the Kharkovsky Oblast, maybe. So and certainly this is biggest help to the Ukraine counteroffensive for the overcoming of the barrier trenches of the Donetsk militias in the Melitopol directions, Berdyansk directions, and another story. So thank you. Bye.